Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jace, Mike and Keezy on their Instagram and TikTok at Hodaki Big Show. Or tune into them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I was saying to Keezy, Mogi, that when I arrived today, I saw him get out of his car there going into the office, and I shouted out to him, Keezy!
Yeah.
Deaf bastard didn't hear me.
Really?
But I nearly gave the woman next to me a heart attack.
Oh, good.
And
she
then I
looked at
walked
me-
into a building.
She looked at me real strange. Eyes to the front, please, Keezy. Far
Was the
out,
woman
man.
next to you your wife?
No, it was just some random stranger. Also, when I was walking to the dairy today, backbone! Someone yelled out of their car.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I wonder
How
why.
good.
Is Cougar Line playing? Oh, for fuck's sake. Didn't realise that.
How's cricket actually going at this point? Oh, it's a podcast, right? So,
Yeah, shithouse.
Yeah.
so no one will care.
How's life, fellas? What's going on?
My computer's fucked. That was good.
In here or at your other
My
workplace?
actual computer.
Right.
So I've had to take that in. So that's 2 days down on work. I can't do any work.
Is it a lappy?
It's a lappy, yeah.
Got too much porn on it.
Yeah, Phil.
Zero filth. I'm running a zero filth. I can't remember the last time I ran any filth. It's been years.
Because you were saying off air, Keezy, that...
Why are you looking at him while you're saying this?
That you had to take your computer in because she was glitching and stuff, and apparently the old filth had totally infiltrated your computer there, and it was a hell of a clean-up for them. They likened it to an oil spill in the ocean.
Yeah.
And it
So-
took a lot of cleaning up.
So I was saying off air that happened, and then I said that they said that they likened it to an oil spill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, man,
yeah.
I took my computer in and it was so riddled with filth that the guy actually compared it to an oil spill.
They said, you know that one
He
in the
said it's
Gulf
like
of
a
Mexico?
natural disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The BP disaster?
that's it.
Yeah, it's like that.
They
You
call
know
you BP
Except for instead
down
of
there.
oil, it's just,
Jizz.
I was going to say filth.
No, jizz.
Oh, yeah.
And you were saying that the guy, he was saying, because he said he'd seen it.
So I was saying the guy said,
Yeah, off air.
right,
That, he'd seen a lot of filth in that,
I bet he
but
had.
not to this extent.
Oh, yeah, no, this was unparalleled
Do
levels of
you get
filth.
embarrassed about that sort of stuff?
Why?
Well, just other people get to see what you're perving at.
But the problem is the amount and the type is so vast that they can't get a handle on what I'm perving at, because I'm perving at everything.
Yeah. So
Everything.
What was happening with your computer, Mogi? What was the
I don't know.
problem?
It's just started being really slow lately, and
Right.
then I sort of got onto an online chat, and they thought it might be the operating system, but then to reinstall the operating system, you have to, it's pretty straightforward. Just push a couple of buttons while you've turned it back on,
Yes.
but it wouldn't do that.
Right.
And then while I was trying to do that, it just got worse and worse. And up until then, it had just been slow. I was just like, actually, this is getting a bit annoying. I might get this sorted out. It was just a bit annoying.
Yes.
And then it went from a bit annoying to completely fucked, and I wanted to shove it through a fucking wall. That's where it got to.
Yeah,
And then I took it down to the shop, and they said they'll need a couple of days with it. So.
Wow.
I get like that with
But
computers.
there's bigger problems in the world.
Oh, yeah,
But that
totally.
doesn't mean
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't really fucked off.
Yeah,
with
I
it.
mean, look, you're absolutely right. There is bigger problems in the world, but you're still entitled to be fucked off about
Thanks,
it.
man.
Here's
know
a
what I mean?
scenario. Here's a scenario.
And I was
right?
up at 4 o'clock in the morning as well. So that was good.
watching filth on your lappy.
Yeah.
before it crashed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's a scenario. You're watching filth on your lappy there, and then you get a message from an email from someone saying, hey, we've filmed through your webcam, you having a go at yourself. We've got a film of it. It's pretty short. It's only 30 seconds. And we'll upload it with your face unless you give us 10 grand. What would you do?
Tell them to go fuck themselves.
Well, just on
I've
that.
already told you that.
There's-
It happened
yeah.
to a mate of mine.
Oh, did it?
We've had that going.
And also, there's been a drama series made on that exact thing.
Well, I'm sorry, I haven't seen the drama series.
Yeah.
What's
it
it
was-
called?
I can't remember what it
Hoity
was
J,
called.
A Day in the Life.
But what I do was that exact scenario is that he was having a go at himself watching porn, and they got it on his webcam or whatever
Yeah.
it is, and they threatened to blackmail him. And I think it was Keezy like filth, and so he ended up. It turns into this huge palaver where he ends up being implicated in murder.
Oh, God. Why
Really?
did he kill someone? I guess he was just murdering himself.
Yeah,
wasn't
it just got out of hand. You know what I
nice.
mean? Hey?
Yeah, a mate of mine had that happen.
Oh, okay.
And he just said, yeah, fill your boots.
Go for it.
Yeah. Nothing happened.
And then it became the most trending video on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's right. But the thing about him is he would genuinely not care if the video got released. So they just got the wrong guy.
And as a potential blackmailer, that's not what you want.
No, you need someone to care.
Yeah, it's when someone goes, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
man,
somebody
go
says
for it.
we've got your kid and we're going to kill them. You need
someone to care. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because that actually happened with it wasn't the Rockefellers. Who was it?
Oh, the Vanderbilts?
Nah.
You sure?
Abduction back in the 30s, yeah. There's a little kid. And I feel like they're like, nah, I'm all good.
Yeah.
Actually, it was played by Kevin Spacey, who then got replaced by Christopher Plummer in a recent film.
Wasn't it like the Railway Family?
And they chopped off the kid's fingers.
Oh,
Yeah.
but with the billionaire.
But then she fell in love with her captives, didn't she?
Baby.
No. It was a young woman. And then I might have the two kidnappings crossed over here, but she fell in love with her.
No, this one was about
abductees.
a billionaire dude, and this is based on a true story, and his grandson.
That's right.
His grandson gets kidnapped.
Real rich people. Come on, Keezy, man. You know you're deep industrial billionaires from the US in around about 1930?
Yeah, and I'm telling you who it was.
What was that called though?
But
the story was that the grandfather basically went, I don't really give a fuck, do what you want.
Exactly.
And they
right.
went,
He tried to negotiate down, which is classic billionaire move.
Yes.
You know, and you need to leave a little bit of a space for a bit of negotiation there. Christopher Plummer, I'm just going to look it up. Also bought a new car today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got a payout in the other one, didn't you?
Cha-chinga.
Yeah, nice.
But I was at the light.
Charles Lindbergh.
And the Lindberghs.
Yes, thank you.
Patty Hearst, the Lindbergh baby.
Yeah.
That's it.
And someone got in the fucking car. Someone got in my car. I was like, do you mind?
What do you mean?
They must have thought it was an Uber.
Did you get a Prius?
Yeah.
They just jumped in.
Yeah.
Where you go? You should have taken them somewhere. Oh, no,
I'm not going to get paid.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got a little Prius there.
Got a Prius. Right. I think I made a mistake with the colour.
What colour did you
Champagne.
go?
Silver.
Silver's a good colour.
That silver's all right.
Silver's the colour.
Keezy's got a silver car.
Silver's the colour of every Uber.
White. Uber's white. But silver's a good colour
silver.
because it very rarely looks like it's dirty.
Is that why you paint your dick silver?
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
No, I did get a Prius, but we were looking at it.
Yes,
but the only
it is.
ones that they had was silver.
Right.
I was like, no.
What colour do you
It's
want?
too much like an Uber. Anything other than that.
I don't
And
mind
not
silver.
white as
I
well,
don't
obviously.
mind silver.
No,
A
but
racy
it looks
Prius.
like an Uber.
Right.
But
Well,
they had black ones there,
Right.
which were that look great, but they're too expensive.
Right.
So all we're trying to do is spend as little as amount of money as we can, so that we can save the rest of the money we got from the payout, so that we can try it because we're trying to save money for a house. You see.
Yeah.
So I just need it for a little run around for now.
Yeah.
So I ended up with a real little
Because
emasculating shitter. But the thing is, I don't care about cars.
Neither do I, and the one I'm driving at the moment, because we've got 3 cars, actually.
I like your little light blue one.
Well, my daughter's got that at the moment.
Yeah, that one's funny.
But the other 2 are manuals, and one of them is just a shithole of a car.
But you're not a confident driver, eh?
And it cost us $1,000, and she goes like the clappers though.
Does she though?
And all I
Yeah,
care
she
about
Based on what?
all I care
Compared to your
about
other ones.
all I care about is getting from A to B. I don't
Yep.
give a fuck what it looks
No,
like.
I'm the same.
Just get me to A to B.
Yeah, I am the same, except for being in one that looks like an Uber.
Yes.
And that was my exception. You didn't respond to my comment about you not being a confident driver.
I'm a pretty good driver.
That's good.
Don't you think I am?
Can you say that again?
No, I do think you are, but the way that you say it says to me that you don't think that you are. Because the only thing that makes me say it is when you said that you don't like backing into parks because you find it scary.
Oh my God, really?
You know, the weird thing is I'm actually pretty good at backing into parks, but I don't like doing it. I don't actually like backing into parks. I can,
Yeah, I know.
But
If you had to.
If I have
Gun
to, then
to
I,
your
you
head.
know, I'll back into a park, but not if I don't have to.
No.
That means you're not a confident driver.
Like, if you're in the city, for example, and your wife's in the passenger seat and she says, "There's one," and she's a real tight fit, I go, "Nah."
Oh, you mean a parallel park?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I love a parallel park.
I get in trouble for going in parks that are too small, and my wife, she doesn't think I should go into them, and I do. And there's about an inch on either side, and then she gets angry.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah.
So when you get in your car to go away, you go, "Oh, who's this fucking tool that's backed up right up to my bumper?"
So
Hell
I can't
yeah.
get
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And then you
Exactly.
think, man, you must have some real skill to be able to park like that in that small gap.
What fucking kind of a-hole drives and parks right next to my fucking car like that?
It's Keezy.
Someone's blocked in the Prius.
Easy.
Ah,
Fascinating thing is, because we were talking about your filth and stuff, Keezy.
oh, wait, I thought we were talking about cars.
But getting back, but your car's pristine.
Well, it's just clean. I just
It's anally clean.
Oh, that's right.
now
It's
makes it
almost
sound like I do anal. In
No,
there.
no, it's almost like he's committed a crime in there, and he's been
Yes,
very,
thank you,
very
Mike.
careful
Exactly
to make sure
right.
that she's all tidy and
Right.
squared away.
Right, okay.
Eyes to the front, please, Keezy.
You can't say that every
Jesus.
time someone walks past, Jason.
You're a
the only
shocker.
one with a great view of the window. Have you noticed that, Mike? He's
You
the only
are-
one.
You are a shocker, Keezy.
Am I?
You're a married man, for God's sake. The hell, dude. Sorry, Mogi, I just had to pull him up on that.
Did you? Did you get? Here's a
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Here's a
man.
driving theory, right? So you don't care about cars, right?
No.
Which means you're not passionate about cars, so you're not that passionate about driving itself. You just do it because you have
Oh,
to.
look,
Correct.
Which means if you're in a shit
car,
if you're in a shit car, right? It means you're not passionate about cars, which means you're not passionate about driving, which means you don't care too much about driving, which means you're a bad driver. Which means everyone with bad cars is
That's
a bad
a
driver.
hell of a leap.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's just a theory. I
it's
don't
a
know.
massive
Did you just come up with that, or is that something you've been holding on to
That's
for a
something
while?
I've heard before, and I can't remember where I heard it.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
But you're not going to see a
Same.
guy in a black Prius and think, "Oh man, I bet he's a gun."
I would argue
it just doesn't make any sense.
that
I know.
I would argue, Keezy, that your tool that's massively into cars and keeps them pristine and
Can I just
perfect
clarify?
and-
Gets
It's
his
on
dad
pristine.
to help him out.
I guarantee you that they're more likely to be an absolute fucking a-hole on the road.
Nah, man, I reckon
Who
they.
just goes, "Win, win," and just fucking is just a nightmare.
in my Honda Accord, I don't
It's
think so.
just
Who do you
a
reckon's,
nightmare.
Who do you reckon's the best driver out of us three?
Oh, I know who you think the
Oh,
best
I
driver
know who I know is the best driver.
Well, I know it's not Jace.
Let's just agree on that.
And I've been driving 15 years longer than you, so I'm going to say me.
Nah, I don't think so.
I didn't get my license till I was like 28.
No, I got mine when I was 26, but I'd been driving since I was 14.
I got mine the day I could.
Yeah.
I was driving since I was about 22.
Driving your parents up the wall.
Oh, God. Push that laugh button.
We should do a driving special one day.
We should do it. Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Because I'm a fund of knowledge about driving shit.
Yeah.
Especially cars. I mean, if you're thinking of
Especially
getting a car,
cars.
ask Hoity J.
What else can you drive?
Pardon?
What else can you drive?
I think
Trucks.
I think a more relevant question would be, what else can't I drive?
Right.
That is a more relevant question.
Yes.
The
and
desk here for Hodaki Drive.
I can drive anything you care to put in front of me, Keezy.
A golf ball?
I was about to say that golf ball.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm a pretty good driver.
Yeah, but when was the last time you did it?
10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tend to
I think we should start making
straight
some
down the
big
fairway, mate.
statements about this sort of stuff and then actually
Then find out.
going out and finding
Yeah,
out.
yeah, absolutely.
Because,
Who's the best parallel parker?
yeah, exactly.
I'd love to do
all of
that.
that stuff. All of the minor, menial things that we can, without getting our cocks out. Maybe that's the last thing we'll do. We'll all get our cocks out and see who's got the biggest cock.
Well, that's me.
I'm pretty sure I know who would win that.
Yeah, same.
But we can start with these other things. Can we start with these other things?
The only
Shit,
thing,
yeah.
the only thing that I worry about, I see the front, Keezy. The only thing that I worry about
Serious?
is that is that you guys are massively humiliated when I do shoe on the driving front.
Oh, absolutely. Look,
Because you talk a big
100%.
game and you diss old Hoytie's driving. But okay, I'll go.
but we
toe to-
should do it.
I'll
It will
go-
be.
yeah,
Look, it
all
will be
right.
funny.
A hill star.
It
I'd
will
love
be
to
funny.
see who can do the best hill star.
I'll go toe to toe. I'll go toe to toe.
I'll go heel toe. It's a car joke about shifting.
Push
gears
that button
and-
again.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Actually, I think we should probably even chat about this on the show today.
Oh yeah.
Driving
Do you want to talk about driving on the radio today?
on our drive
Drive show.
Your Horaki Big Show Keezy word of the day is
Prius.
Oh, nice.
No, it's all good, man.
What is?
Prius.
Why
I haven't
wouldn't it
got
be?
one.
He hasn't got one. Why
No, I'm
wouldn't
saying
it
it's
be?
all good.
In what way?
Well, just in every single way.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, it's just, people might think Prius, But I'm sitting here saying, as a car enthusiast, that actually it's all good.
That shows what you know about cars, then, because they're not all good.
What?
Yeah, they're
I thought
really
you were
shit.
getting one.
Let's bring this
Are
car
you
chat
deaf,
on,
man?
I say.
We just had a discussion about this. I didn't get a Prius,
But you're thinking about
and
getting
I'm
one.
not getting a Prius. I got a different car.
Oh,
Did you not
Aqua?
hear that bit?
No, I didn't hear you say you got the other one.
I got something else.
Toyota Aqua.
No.
Nissan Leaf. Hey, message all the Keezy words at the end of the week into the Hodaki Big Show Instagram
To be
there.
fair to you, Keezy, it's a Toyota Aqua.
Yes!